Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. I haven't said that in a while. I've had so many new subscribers lately and I just want to say thank you. I'm glad you're here. So if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are back for more, welcome back. So we are going to be doing a couple MerMay videos this month because it is the month of May and we celebrate mermaids this month. My first mermaid video that we'll be doing, we are going to look at some of these LOL Surprise Mermaids. I have 3 different ones to look at today. Now I have looked at this particular one in the past. I think it was last year for my birthday. I did like a 2-part video just celebrating all of my most popular videos and the toys that were featured in those videos. So surprise toy videos are one of my most popular videos. So that's one of the surprise toys that I did in that video. It was one of these LOL Surprise Mermaids. They're called Tots, I think. And it says make a mermaid tail. And basically, you mix up a it's like not really a resin. Well, it's sort of a resin, but it's like a 2-part rubber. I don't know, epoxy. I'm not sure what you call it, but you mold it into a tail, and the tail actually does color change. It's really cool. This is the barcode for it, and these are still available. I just picked this one up at Target, and it also says there are 8 to collect. So I'm really hoping we get a different one than the last one that I got. I did think the last one was really cute, but I really hope we get this one right here. I think this one is really, really cute, and she has like a purple to pink tail, I believe. And I think that would go really well with the tween that I picked out. So I really thought these mermaid tweens were adorable. I don't normally collect LOL surprise dolls. I get a lot of the mini ones because they're small and they don't take up much space. I have maybe like a few of those, but I do have a bunch of the boy ones. But they haven't made the boy ones in a while. But I would have loved to have seen a tween mer boy. That would have been really cool. But there are 4 of these to get, and these are their names. So I picked out Lola Waves, and her tail changes, it looks like, I think from purple to pink. And it does have like a little blurb up here. It might be hard to read because it's so shiny, but if you want to pause and read that, you can. These are the other 3 you can get. Serena Finn, Lana Marine, and Cleo Cove. I almost picked out Lana Marine because I thought she was really cute, and Serena Finn too. But ultimately, I did pick this one, and I think she's super adorable. The packaging for this is really, really pretty. Oh, look at that. I want to keep some of this. And they do have a punch-out card on the back, but that's, I think, you can see there's a perforated line around it. I think that's so that you can get the doll out. But I might keep that for the artwork. It's kind of cool. I love the holographic artwork on these. So here is her barcode. And I picked this up at Target. They were on sale when I picked it up. And they might be on sale again if you go. I don't know. I think it was during they had a big toy sale when I picked that up. And then lastly, we have a tiny little LOL Mermaids baby sisters. And those also color change. And I really hope we get an appropriate one to go with the tween, like they look like they would be sisters. Now this one, you do not make the mermaid tail. It just comes with one, I believe. So, and there are also 8 to collect. So I think basically there's 8 of each of these that coincide with each other. And if you look at the example here, I think these two are supposed to be like sisters because they have the same hairstyle. You see that? And then I think these two might be sisters. I don't know. Maybe not. Their hair is a different color. But, sisters sometimes do have different hair colors. So we're going to put these two back here for the time being. And we're going to start on this one because this one takes a while. I had to refresh my memory. I watched the part of my old video where I opened one of these. And it takes 30 minutes to set for the mixture to set so you can play with it. So we're going to start this one first, and then we'll take a look at the other two while this is setting. And hopefully, if I time it right, I'll be done looking at those as this is ready to go. So it does have a zipper, like the faux zipper pull tab. I love these. It worked the first time in one go. I love it. That is so satisfying. I love the wrappers on these because they're so pretty. And if you're like me and you collect a lot of things, like I like to make art on occasion, and sometimes I save stuff like this and use it in my artwork. Oh, both of them came off in one try. I love this packaging though. I gotta show this. It looks like mermaid scales. And then it has like a pearl necklace. So it's really cute. These are made by MGA. And, MGA is also who makes Rainbow High, which I collect, obviously. Yeah. But I love Rainbow High, and I really wish they would come out with some mermaid Rainbow High dolls. I think that would be really popular, especially in the line that they're going with now is a little more fantasy oriented, and I think the mermaid dolls would fit in perfectly with that. So leave a comment down below if you agree with me. Okay, so it does show you who you get on the top here. When you open it, it has a sticker. Are you ready? So we got this purple one. That is really cute. I really, really like it. Her name is Miss C. And so these are stickers. I'll take this whole thing off. And then it just pops out of there. You take the whole lid off. So these are stickers. There's one that says make a mermaid tail, and then just the sticker of the character. It's really cute. She has glasses, it looks like. So very cute. Very excited for that. And if you remember in other videos, if you've watched previous videos with me, every time I get a sticker, I do say something about how I really need to get a sticker book. Well, I did. I ordered a sticker book from Amazon. And when we're all done here, I'll show it to you and we'll put our new sticker in that sticker book. So very exciting. All right, so we do have a bottle here, and this does have liquid in it. And it has like glitter in it, so it has like a glittery tail. I love the bottle. I think it's really cool. I think they tell you in the instructions to discard of the bottle. But it's so cool, I kind of want to rinse it out and keep it. There's another one, and that's the purple liquid inside that for the tail. Because I believe you mix these together, if I remember right. And then that creates the liquid for the mermaid tail. So here is the mold for the mermaid tail. It's very cool. And it does have something in here that we need to take out. So this just pops apart. And that's so you can get the mold off of the doll when you're ready to unmold it, basically, and play with the doll. All right, so did I get that right? It feels weird. Okay, so this looks like a little fish bowl, like that. And then this is a stand for this so that you can stand up the doll while you're molding the tail. That way it can hold the doll while it's hardening, basically. Okay, put that up here. All right, so we do have some little things to unwrap, but I really want to see the doll. So this will be the doll in this purple bag. It has like coral on it. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. All right, so she does have this plastic on her. Let me get this off. That's to protect her, I believe. And here she is. It's so cute. I love her hair color. That is really cute. And she has little earrings. And I believe the earrings are glued in. Yeah, they're glued in. But she has the little downward feet so that she fits into the mermaid tail. It's very cute. All right, so there's the little doll. Let's take a quick look at this. I just need to refresh my memory. Okay, this is just a thing that talks about warnings and read before you do anything. All right, so we don't need that. All right, here are the instructions and the checklist. So, the one that I was really hoping to get was this one right here called Waves. And before, the first one I unboxed was Merbaby right here. She's really cute. I'll probably bring her in at the end so we can take a look at her with them all. But yeah, there's 8 different characters that you can get. And they're all really cute. Some of them are rare. Which one did we get? Oh, we got an ultra rare. That is amazing. Yes, we got an ultra rare that has the pink heart. And it says ultra rare. And then they're all color change. I don't know why they have a color change thing listed on there. And then here's the instructions. Yeah, these instructions, they look super intense and long, but I assure you, we've already done some of this. So we did the unboxing part, we did this. Okay. Now, I want to take a look at what are in these little wrappers before we get into it. I think this is her glasses. And the wrapping on these is so cute. It has little crabs and seahorses and starfish and clam shells and pearls. It's really, really cute. And here's her glasses. They're an ombre. They're like a pink to blue. Let's put those on her and see what that looks like. These little dolls have little notches behind their ears so that they can wear glasses really easily. So there she is with her glasses, super cute. And then this is a bathing suit, I think, if I remember right. Yes. Okay. This is a really cute, like off-the-shoulder bathing suit for her. And she can wear that when she's not being a mermaid, basically. But this little, like, I call it a life jacket, life preserver that she has on, you have to keep that on so that she can go in here and it snaps on here when you put the liquid in there. So, I'm remembering all this. Okay, so here is her last little piece, and it is a little, like, head pearl necklace thing. Now let's look at her artwork. Yeah, so it just goes right on her hair, like this. Okay, and there we go. So that's her little accessories. We'll put the bathing suit on later after we get the tail molded on, because I want to show you how that comes off when it's all set. All right, so first thing we do is open these and apparently drop something on the floor. There's a little paper in there. All right, so you do have to take these seals off and make sure we don't spill it. So I'm putting it out of reach so I don't bump it. I think I spilled something in one of my previous videos. It was the Yummy Land. All right, so we have the 2 bottles. You take the little bottle and let's get all that glitter. The glitter's kind of like in the spout. Okay. And then you take this and you squeeze the purple liquid into the other one. All right, so I'm just going to kind of let that sit there and let it do its thing. And then you have to shake it for a couple minutes. All right. I think these are really a lot of fun. MGA lately has been really into resin toys, and these I like because you don't need sunlight or a UV light to set it. It's like a 2-part system where once you mix them together, they start hardening very slowly, and then after 30 minutes, it should be set. Okay, so that I did get some glitter on my fingers, so I am going to wipe that off, and I'm going to wash my hands when I'm done with this because it's kind of a mess. It's messy. All right, so now we put this lid back on. All right, and I'm putting the lid back on the little one too. And we'll put that off to the side. Yeah, this is getting all over me. And it doesn't have a smell, really. It doesn't smell like chemicals or anything like that. All right, so it shows you to just shake this for 2 minutes. All right, so I've been shaking this up for about 2 minutes. I'm going to call it because it looks pretty mixed to me. It's now nice and purple and glittery. So then you take the tail, and then you need the little doll with its feet. The feet should be straight down. I am going to take off her headband because it's falling off. The feet should be straight down. All right, and then we pour all of this in here, and you do not want to fill it past. There's like a fill line right here. There's like a little black fill line. You don't want to fill it up past that. So let's do this right here. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty close. I think we did it. And there's a lot of this left. So I'm just going to put the lid back on. And that will set inside the bottle. And then you just throw it out, basically. Even though I kind of want to keep the bottle. I think it's really cool. But it's chemicals, and you probably don't really need to keep that. I could try washing it out too, but I don't want to get that in my drain either, so I'll probably just throw it away, unfortunately. Okay, so now you take this and you want to make sure that this is the front right here, and this is the back. And so you just put her down in here, and then make sure that the little jacket snaps on in the back, like that. There we go. So it is oozing out a bit because I did go over the line a bit, so just wipe that away. And any excess at the end you can just trim off. I think I had to do that with the other one, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But there you have it. So she is ready to go. So 30 minutes from now, she will be ready to take out of the mold. I'm going to sit her way off to the side here. We'll just leave her right there. And I'm going to go wash my hands. Hands have been washed, and the rest of this stuff we don't need until we look at her, but I will show this. This little part clips on the top of the fish bowl, and then you can suspend her from that, and you can fill this up with water so you can do the color change. So we'll put that off to the side with her accessories. I think we'll do this little baby sister next. We'll keep with the theme of surprise toys for now. And this is the barcode for this one, and I also picked this up from Target. In fact, all three of these are from Target. Alright, let's see if we can get this to peel off in one go. Yes. Oh, well, it was so close to not working all the way. There was a little bit. Okay. And again, I love though how pretty this paper is. Okay. And then again, it has the scales and the pearls. Oh, that one broke. All right, let's try it again. There we go. I will count that as one go. All right. Oh, this is neat looking. Okay. So here is the inside. It says LOL Surprise, and it looks like a clamshell. And it looks like that's where you open it, but it has this little notch on the bottom. I don't know what that's for. We'll find out. All right, so how does this open? All right, so this opens like this. Okay. There's something here. Interesting. I think this also might have stickers, so we're not going to look in the guide just yet. I want this to be more of a surprise for all of us. Okay. So, wow, there's 4 little bags. Well, 3 little ones and 1 bigger one. So I assume this will be the little baby sister, but we're going to open that last. We're going to see what these accessories are. So all the bags are really cute for this. I only had one thing in that whole little bag. It is a little gold necklace or tiara. It's probably a tiara. Or like the other one has. So gold, okay. I wonder which one this is. Alright, what do we get in here? Okay, so this one has some glasses that say Queen. I'm going to guess this is Queen Bee. Those are kind of cool. They're purple and pink. This has some nice detail to them. Alright. And then this one might be like an outfit, I'm assuming. Oh, this is the tail. Okay. Wow, it's so tiny. Look at how tiny that is. And it looks pretty much exactly like what the tail's going to look like for the big one. Let's see, how does this open? All right. Okay, so this is just a rubbery tail with glitter in it. Okay. It's like silicone, basically. I think that's the word I was looking for that, is you're making silicone. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. All right, so we're ready. Oh, yeah, we definitely got, I believe we got Queen Bee. Queen Bee is a very famous character in the LOL universe. There's multiple versions of her. All right, now let's take a look at the guide and see if there's any stickers. I really hope there's stickers. I don't see any though. There's, what is this? This is like the little warning pamphlet thing. There's more to it though. What's going on here? Ah, okay. So this shows the instructions. Okay. Neat. And it looks like there might be color change. Yep. Very cool. Oh, it shows you putting ice water in the... Okay, so I do have some ice water. But I think we'll try out all the color change at the end after we get all the mermaids open. Why can't I open this? Alright, so yes, we got Lil Queen Bee. And she is a rare. So there's Lil Queen Bee. And it's a pink to purple, it looks like. And she is a rare. Now, if we would have got this one, that probably would have been the little sister to the one we just got, I think. They have the same hair. Yeah. Oh, and there's a little mer baby that's the little sister to the other one that I got. That's very cool. So those are all them. And then there's more artwork on the other side of all of them. And here's the one that we got right here. Alright, so let's try out all her items. These glasses, I think, are for... These are not for her. These are for her big sister to wear. Because these are way too big for her to wear. Like, there's no... I mean, she can wear them. It just would look kind of goofy. She comes with this little thing. Is it a tiara though? I don't know. I don't think that goes around her head. Oh, it's a belt. Okay. So we put the tail on. I think it goes on this way. So there is her tail. And the head is posable on this. The arms are not, and the legs are not. She's just basically, all that's posable is her head. Okay, and then the belt goes around her waist once you get the tail on. Alright, so there is the completed little doll. She's very cute. Very cute. Alright, so yeah, we could try these glasses on the one we did get, because all LOL glasses fit each character. Okay, so apparently this goes down in here like that. Very cute. And then she just clips into it like that. So there you have it. And then you can even close it up. You can use this to store like the glasses in and everything too. And I like how she's kind of like a bauble. See, that's pretty cool. All right, so we'll put her over here with the other one while we take a look at this main event one here. Okay, so I'm very excited for this. I love this packaging. It's so glossy. It just feels really nice to the touch. Oh, and she's so cute. I cannot wait to get her out of here. So let's go ahead and unbox her. I'm going to try the perforation here and see. Alright, so there's that perforated off. And unfortunately, the way they did this is it cuts part of her name off and part of this one. It's kind of a bummer. So I don't know if I'll keep that or not. If anything, maybe I'll try keeping the side panel. I don't know. So there is a little thing in here that gives you instructions on how to do the color change, and also she can stand. That's awesome. She has like a built-in doll stand, so that's really, really cool. So now I just need to get her out of here. I did want to point out the inside of this packaging is really cool. It has like pearls and sea plants. And I also noticed it does say "Hey Sis" here, so I'm guessing this little one right here would have been her sister. So that would have been cool if we would have got that one, but that's okay, we didn't. I like the one that I got. I got the ultra rare. Very excited for that. Okay, so here she is without the window in the way. And now we just have to get her out of here. She's so cute. She's so cute. She has like freckles. And she sort of has a Little Mermaid vibe to me. Like the freckles with the pink hair, it kind of gives ginger, hair color in a way. And then she has an aqua top with purple, whereas Ariel is a purple top with an aqua tail. So it's kind of like opposite. I love that. All right, so let's get this out of here. And here she is right out of her packaging. She is so cute. Look at that face. I love it. I wasn't a big fan of their gigantic eyes when I first started seeing these, but it kind of works for this one, at least for me. I don't know. I think she's super cute. They have like a very Betty Boop vibe to their look because of the eyes, which I think is really cool, actually. There are elastics holding things on, so I am taking those off. She has this plastic belt that kind of just hangs on her like that. And you can see her fin is very loose. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but it does allow for her to stand. Her belt keeps falling off, though. Let's try that again. It does allow her to stand. She stands really well with it put to the back, but you can stand her with it put to the front. She just kind of stands at an angle, which I think it's meant to be in the back. She does have a sitting position, and she can actually sit pretty well. She sits pretty straight up. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. You could sit her on a shelf and then her little tail would hang off, which is probably what I'm going to do. I have a Mermaid Barbie collection. It's always off camera, but it's in this shelf right up here. And so from now on, you'll probably see her little tail just hanging off the top of there, down that, like over the edge. So she does have, as far as articulation, she does have a head tilt, and it can turn and go around. Her arms they're kind of rubbery. So I don't know. I don't own many LOL dolls, so I don't know if that's common. And then her top is rubber, like the clothing is for the little LOL dolls, the little tiny ones. You can see. And then that just comes off. And then no necklace, no earrings, even though she does have pierced ears, which is really cute. And then her hair, as you can see, is gelled like crazy. But the parts that aren't gelled are super, super soft. I'm pretty sure this is nylon hair. I think MGA uses mostly nylon hair, but it is really shiny. So part of me thinks it might be polypropylene, but it feels so soft. And polypropylene doesn't normally feel like that. It also feels a little different than the way it falls and stuff. But yeah, she has crazy gel in her hair, but not this part. This is all gel free. It's only in like this front piece and the side pieces. So I'm definitely going to have to give her a hair wash. I probably won't do that and then show it on camera because I'd have to let it dry. I like to let it dry naturally. So it'll probably just be in photos, if anything, at the end of the video. If I get around to it tonight, which I really do want to wash because it's so crunchy. She is super, super cute. Now, she does have 2 accessories. She has this really pretty bow that has a like sheen to it, and it kind of like changes color. It's really hard to see on camera. Let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to see on camera. My lighting that's coming from above me, I can see it really well. Like it kind of has like this hot pink metallic glittery effect to it. It's really cool. And then she also has a pair of sunglasses. Those are really cute, and they have like a wave to them. So let's put her hair accessory on. Oh, that's so cute. So there she is with her hair accessory. I love that it's translucent plastic. It looks really cool. And you can put it like at an angle. Like that. That looks really cute. And then the glasses, though, you're going to have to probably put on and then adjust the headband for them. And there she is with her glasses on. It's very cute. Love it. I love the glasses match the top. I love that. All right, so there is that. So this has a few more minutes to go before it is set. If the part that I can touch that's seeping out is still sticky, so we're going to leave that here. And while that's still doing its thing, we can check out the color change on the other 2 dolls. So let's get her glasses off for now. Her headband doesn't want to stay on too well, but I think we got it. Okay, so I do have some warm water, so we can do the change back after we do the cold water. This had ice in it that melted. All right, so let's see. I'm going to take her belt off. And let's get her tail in here. So, okay, so her fin just changed purple, I think. And her main fin, you can see, is a much darker purple. And there's sort of an ombre effect now. All right, so let's put this back in the hot water. Okay, yeah, so now you can see this is a very light blue. And then when you put it in here, it changes to a really dark kind of purple. Oh, I love that. I love the way that this turns to a lavender color too. That is really cool. I love that. Oh, look at how cool that looks on camera. I love this. I love color change toys. I think they're so much fun. I don't think the bow, no, the bow is not color change. I think it's just the tail that does the color change. Although now I'm like, is that bow more pink? But it's just the lighting and different lighting. It looks a little different. Okay, so this one, you're supposed to put the water in the shell. So here's what we have right now. Okay, and then I got her in the shell with the water. And I can't really tilt that forward, but it is changing Here, let me dump the water out. And look at that. Now her tail is purple. That is really pretty. I love that. That is really, really pretty. All right, so very cool. I love this purple on this tail. And then you can warm it up with your fingers even. Yes, it's cool. And I just realized her tail has like glitter in it. You see that shininess? It looks like scales. It's really cool. This might be one of my favorite mermaid dolls in my collection now. She's so cute. It makes me want to get the other 3. I don't know if I will. Maybe if they're on sale or something, maybe I'll pick them up. But yeah, she's super, super cute. Wow. Okay. While we finish waiting for that to set, I could just come back and record it later, but I figured I would show my sticker book. So I ordered this from Amazon, and it was listed as an adult sticker book. And this is the back of it, but it could also be the front because the whole thing is just blank pages. Now the other side of this, I've already put tons of stickers on. All right, so here is the front of mine, and here's the other sticker from the other mermaid that I did, like this one. I decided to put it on the front. And I have just, the front kind of represents a bunch of things that represent me. We have Tinkerbell, we have Bear, I love mushrooms. I'm from the 80s, so I used to use cassette tapes all the time. When I was a baby, I had a giraffe plush toy with a rattle in it. It was one of my favorites. Plus I have Rainbow on here for Rainbow High. And then this is artwork by Iris Compiet, who is an amazing fairy artist that I love. And then Think Geek. I've ordered things from them, so they send stickers. And I even have a Rainbow Bright sprite on there. And then there's a little bunny corn and some stars and a moon. But I've already started decorating the inside. So I have like Rainbow High here. I have a page that's going to be dedicated to like turtles and all kinds of boy stuff, like, boy toys. And then I have a Disney page. And I've left multiple room for pages. I have like a Halloween section, and you can see there's lots of room for more stickers. I cannot show this page because it is an explicit word, so we won't show that one. But then I have like animals. And a lot of these stickers are stickers that you may have seen in previous videos. And then I have like fantasy creatures. This right here, these two are made by an artist that I bought a doll from and did a video on. I think I have him up there. I can't really get to him. But yeah, a lot of these are just from previous videos that I've done. I have a whole Iris Compiet spread, and then Care Bears and a Rainbow Bright. So like it's such a fun thing to have. And then I have a bunch of fairies because I love fairies. And then I started a Christmas section as well. I had all these stickers that I just didn't know what to do with. And now I have a sticker book for them, and it's awesome. Like, I can now add this mermaid in here. So like, where should the mermaid go? I'm thinking it should probably go with the fantasy creatures right here. Or, I don't know, I feel like maybe I need like a whole section for just mermaids. But the best thing about this sticker book is the stickers just, they peel right off. So you can move them around. So nothing I put in here is like permanent. And I love that because as I get more stickers, I can put more stickers in it. All right, so let's do this. And I think once we get these stickers in here, I think that will be set and ready to go. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and added her right there. So awesome. I recommend this. I will put a link down below just in case you are interested in getting your own sticker book for your stickers. All right, so let's see. I think it's definitely been about a half an hour. Let me just look at these instructions one more time. I don't want to mess this up because you only get one chance for this. They don't give you enough to do another tail. Okay. So we just take that out of there to unlock it. So here it is. It's still, I will say it's still a little sticky. So I think a little longer it would have benefited from going on a little bit longer. And you'll notice her head did pop off. So let me see if I can get this out of here. And look, you can see her little feet through the rubber, the silicone. I'm trying to get her out of here without ruining it. And it's like, it does have some excess, so I'm just taking that off. Usually you can just peel that off, which is really nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this top on, and I'll show you the bottom here in a second. But first of all, I want to get this on. All right, and there she is with her tail and her little top that goes with it. And you can see there's still some little residue that I could pull off of this, but I'm going to wait for it to really set up before I do that. But I do want to show the color change for this. So here is some cold water. And you can see it is now purple. So it goes from pink to purple. That is really cool. I love this shade of purple as well. It looks super, super cool. So there we go. And then what you are supposed to do though is put her in here. And then you put the water there we go. And then you put water inside here, and then you can watch it color change. But I find this blue really gets in the way. But that's pretty cute. So that is what the mermaid looks like. But then you can take her out of this tail. Let me try to get her out of it. There we go. And I can show you, you can see where her little legs go in. And then, yeah, there's some residue on the top of this, which after it's hardened completely, I can go in with some scissors and very carefully trim that off. But she also comes with little swim trunks. So you can make her into just a normal little girl, basically. So there we go. She's a little two-piece bathing suit. It's very cute. And then you can even put that in here, obviously. Although it doesn't work as well because she doesn't have the mermaid tail on. But there you go. And obviously with all these LOL dolls, their outfits and glasses are all interchangeable. So let's try these glasses that came with the little queen bee. All right, and there we go. Very cute. And I love that these are translucent. You can still see through them even though they have words on them. So really, really cute. I think these dolls, they're so cute for what they are, and they're really inexpensive. These were, I think, $9.99. I think this was also around like $8 when I got it on sale. So it's even cheaper than this. And you get a full size, well, a little mini doll, but not as mini as this, and you get real hair to play with. The only thing I wish is that this would have came with a brush or a comb so you could comb out the hair gel. Obviously, I have plenty of the doll brushes myself, but I feel like that would have been a nice addition for this doll to have. All right, and then, of course, you have this mold, which is kind of unusable now that you don't have any more of the silicone to make. But if you're an adult and you're an artist and you might already have stuff like this, because it can be used, this material can be used for all kinds of things within the art world. In fact, I have some that I used to make a mold for something once, and I don't know if it's still good, but it's blue, and I feel like it would actually be kind of a neat looking tail. So I might have to try that just on my own and see if it works, and if it does, maybe I'll show that off in a future video. I don't know. The residue that comes off this tail is super sticky, and I cannot get it to like let go of me. It's kind of weird. All right, so let's put her back in her little mermaid tail. All right, and she just slips right back into it, no problem. All right, and then we'll go ahead and put her in here and let her finish hardening up so that I can trim it later. But there you have it. Oh, I forgot her belt. Let's put her belt back on. This tiara you could also put on this doll. Let's try that actually real quick. I think it'll go around her head. Oh, yes. Look at that. That looks really cute, and it matches her belt. That's really cool. I like that. I like that more than the bow, kind of. It looks really cool. Maybe we'll leave her like that. Sorry, you lost your tiara there. I'm sorry. All right. Well, there you have it. We took a look at some LOL Mermaids today. They're all so cute. I definitely recommend these. They're fun. I feel like they're less messy than the resin toys that MGA makes. I think they're a lot easier to make as well. So there you have it. 3 little mermaids that you can collect, put in your collection, play with in the water. I think these would make great. This little doll with the real hair would make a great bath toy, or like a pool toy would be fun. Take it on vacation with you for the summer. Take some photos in like on beaches. That would be really cool. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this MerMay video, and you'll have to let me know down in the comments what you think of all 3 of these little dolls. Oh, before I leave though, we were going to look at the other one of these that I have, in case you haven't seen my other video. So this is the other one that I have. Now, her fishbowl is actually a different color. It's like a lavender kind of pinkish purple. And her tail is actually different as well. And here's what she looks like. And that's Merbaby. So she's really cute. This tail feels much more firm because it's set longer. And these tails are interchangeable between the dolls. Let me show you that real quick, because all these dolls are the same. So you can totally give her the pink and purple tail, and you can totally give this one the blue tail, which almost looks better for her. It looks really cute. So that's the other thing about these is you can interchange the tails. And I think that's such a nice little aspect of them. And obviously you can interchange the head dressing too. I believe that would also work on her. And you could put the glasses on this one. So, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I have her, her fishbowl is full of LOL clothes for the little dolls right now because I didn't know where else to put them. It makes a nice little storage container for that. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Share the video with anyone you think would like to see the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and hit that bell for notifications so you'll get notified every time I put up a video. I do videos pretty much every week, anywhere from 1 to 3 videos a week. So on a good week, you might see 3 videos from me. But thank you guys so much. Again, I love to hear from you guys. Take care out there. Love you guys. Bye.